Yes, yeah. You are listening to X-Ray FM, KXRY Portland, 91.1 FM, 107.1 FM, and on the coast, in Halem, Manzanita and Rockaway Beach, 91.7 FM. Streaming online and on demand at xray.fm. What up, world? I go by the name of DJ Cliff, and this is Welcome to the Neighborhood. Here with you every Saturday night from 8 to 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Bring you nothing but the very best from the Northwest and worldwide. Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Got another great show for y'all tonight. The final show of the year, the last show of 2024. We get ready to go into a new year. And it's been a good year, man. It's been a good year for the radio station, celebrating the 10-year anniversary of X-Ray FM on the airwaves in Portland, Oregon. Celebrating the purchase of 107.1 as a signal. Yeah, man, it's been a dope year for the radio station. And another good year for the Welcome to the Neighborhood radio show, man. It's been cool to be able to hang out with y'all for these last 12 months. And planning to keep it moving into the new year. So it's been really, really good, man. I've had an opportunity to play a lot of great music, have a lot of great conversations. Really honored to have done interviews with some amazing creatives, some amazing artists. And we're gonna end the year off real proper, like got a dope interview set up for tonight with Brother Ali. He was in town. He was in Portland recently on the Satisfied Soul tour. Going to be releasing, he's got the EP out right now, going to be releasing the full length. That's a project that he did with Ant from Atmosphere. And we're going to be chopping it up with Brother Ali tonight, so really excited for that. And again, man, what a way to end the show for the year. So, we'll do a little, I don't know that I've ever really done like a best of, or like my favorite joints of the last year. I get so much music that comes at me, so much to pick from, I guess, that I never really do I've never done a favorite. Maybe one day I'll do it. Tonight I'm just gonna be playing joints probably for the last, actually not probably songs from the last couple of years, to be honest with you. So I don't know, we'll see what we get into, kind of go with the vibe of the evening. But yeah, man, it's the last show of the year. Once again, thank you to everybody who's tapped in on the radio station, in the Portland metro area, everybody who's streamed the show, from wherever you are, everybody who's tapped in on the live video streams on Twitch and YouTube and Facebook and the whole nine. Big ups to all of y'all, man. It's been a good year, and once again, looking forward to doing some more really cool stuff in the next year, man, in 2025. So we'll see what's up with that. But yeah, man, coming up pretty quick, we're gonna get into this conversation with Brother Ali. So you definitely want to be on the lookout for that. We're talking about tomorrow night, the J-Rock Versatile show. Vitamin D was added to the bill. Rev Shine is gonna be in the building over at the White Eagle Saloon. A dope show to close out the year before all of the New Year's parties jump off. But just a dope show celebrating the DJ. So that's going down tomorrow. We'll be talking about that more on the show here tonight. But yeah, man, like I said, coming up in just a minute, we're gonna get Brother Ali live in the neighborhood. He got this new project that he's released. He's got the EP out with Ant, Satisfied Soul. The Satisfied Soul tour was in Portland a minute ago. D1 was on the bill. It was a dope show. It really was a dope show. And I've been really digging the project, you know what I mean? It's definitely been in rotation here. So we're gonna get into a joint and then see if we can get this interview going with Brother Ali right here on X-Ray FM. Welcome to the neighborhood.
It's Saturday Night Live with DJ Cliff on X-Ray FM.
broadcasting live from the world tour with Muhammad, my man. I hope that y'all understand, conquering land ain't part of my plan. Put my forehead all in your sand, I put my heart in the palm of your hand. I make art and they call it a jam. You play it loud in your car and they call you a fan. Carve it in your skin, now you a stand. I arrived with a wandering band that climbed out of a van and held the mic like a wand in my dominant hand. Assume a confident posture and stance, erect a record that we chopped in advance. Damn, how many times I gotta kid it before they finally admit they kinda feel it. Been shining for a minute, only if that's a symbol for infinite. And I'm too consistent not to be considered. It's inconsiderate, I promise that I'm not offended. I'm dope for dope's sake, cool being me in my own space. Thought I told 'em what I'm all about. Why they always wanna count me out? I never bought what they bought, instead I fed the kids. I never rock with the corporate, I don't sell it. I ain't in the crowd shopping for a better chick. I'm all about the penmanship and I'm a specialist. See, the music that I make, it ain't about escaping. I take a look at the world and made it reshape it. If I could chop a beat break based on my imagination and make my conversation align on it adjacent and a room full of strangers, crying congregation, why wouldn't I modify the whole arrangement? I'm inspired by the most amazingest things. Marginalized teens writing their name on trains. I'm rocking chains with a piece on it. If it's beast, I league gon' try to beast on it. It's for America's least wanted. The day's coming that you all hate. Y'all can't escape it like police warrant. Thought I told 'em what I'm all about. Why they always wanna count me out? Thought I told 'em what I'm all about. Why they always wanna count me out? Thought I told 'em what I'm all about. Why they always wanna count me out? Thought I told 'em what I'm all about.
Yes, y'all. X-Ray FM, welcome to the neighborhood. As promised, it is so dope to have an opportunity to chop it up with this gentleman, somebody who I have become a fan of over the years. He absolutely needs no introduction. One of the dopest MCs, one of the cats who represents the culture in such an amazing way. Brother Ali, live in the neighborhood. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. Happy to be with you.
I so appreciate you being here, man. So just right off top, man, Satisfy Soul, the new project that is, the EP is out, and I've been definitely bumping the EP, but the full length is coming next year. This project, from what I've heard thus far, is dope. I'm so excited to listen to, anticipating the rest of the project. And you speak really, really highly of it for folk who, have been itching for the next Brother Ali project. What can we expect from the full length?
Yeah, man. I mean, this is really, it's interesting. Me and Ant just did a tour together. Ant from Atmos, albums of mine that people seem to like the most, like the ones that really, I think kind of solidified the way that my core fan base sees me are the albums that I made with Ant. I have made albums with other folks as well. But there's something about the particular sound and just the pairing between he and I. And so we just did a tour together to celebrate the fact that we put, 5 of the 17 songs out, and really to let people know that this full album is coming and the way that we feel about it. Like this just, it feels like one of the greatest things that either of us have ever done, and also collectively. And so we just feel really good about it. And when we would do these new songs, I kept saying new classics, new classics. It's the way that it feels. You know what I mean?
No doubt, no doubt. It's funny because hearing you talk about the project, um, that that energy, that excitement really has come across in as you've talked about it, how you've talked about it's like the favorite work that you folk have done. And I think oftentimes when artists present new music, we get used to hearing that because it's new to you, and so it feels like it's the best work. But like, bro, the energy that you guys have expressed in that really makes it feel like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to hear. I mean, if y'all feel that way, I can't wait to hear what it actually is going to sound like.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's so easy for people to get to this phase of our career where, we're 20 plus years in, Ant is 30 years in, and that it just becomes like by this point you're so polished at making music that you can make good music without really even trying. It's like impossible to make bad music. But the difference is, are you inspired? You know what I mean? So early on, it's like early in your career you have misses, but there's a lot of energy there, like you're excited, you're inspired, and then the older you get, it's like anything else in life, as a person, you just smooth it out, you're good at everything now. You know what I mean? You get
Mm.
to your mid 40s and it's like, man, I can cook anything and I can fix anything, and I'm great at traveling, and I'm amazing at, you're good at so many things, but like, what am I excited about? And so to be excited about music at this phase is really good. And so that's the thing that we're just trying to communicate, is like, we made music that we're very inspired by. We made music that we laughed and cried making. We put a lot of love into this. It really matters to us. We're very excited about it, very inspired by it. So for Ant to come on the road with me also is a big deal, because Atmosphere is just a creative machine. Like they could easily do 3 new albums a year. Like they actually have to slow down their release schedule. Um, and they're on tour all the time.
Mm.
So for Ant to basically give me 6 weeks of his time, smashed in between album Atmosphere tours, when he's married and has children and stuff, is a big deal. And he also went, Atmosphere is like 4 times the size of business as me. So he went from, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
the planes and the big tour bus to being in a tour van. Like he went down in his level of luxury to tour with me because of how much he loves the album.
No
So
doubt, no doubt.
yeah, man.
So the tour came through, and I had a chance to see y'all at the Wonder Ballroom. Wifey and I came out to see you guys rock, man. I had a chance to build with D1. I want to say it was a couple of years ago when he was in Portland. So it was so dope to be able to connect with him again. And full disclosure, bro, you've come to Portland for years, and that was the first time that I had an opportunity to see you rock live on stage. And my goodness,
Whoa.
bro, when you say like you guys have been doing it, and it's really easy to make music, and it does come across the presentation that you guys have on stage, as professional artists. It was, bruh, it was such a dope show. Such a dope show.
I appreciate that. Yeah, and Portland's always been great. It's funny because I always did the same place every year.
Hawthorne
And the
Ballroom.
name of it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Hawthorne, the first time I ever headlined, I sold it out in 2007.
Mm-hmm.
And then, they're always like, man, if you go up in size, you'll sell more tickets, you'll make more money. But I just had so much fun selling out the Hawthorne that I did that exact same spot and sold it out every time for like 22 years. And this was the first time that I went up
Mm-hmm.
into a bigger room. And I think the tickets went down a little bit. But it's funny because, like, yeah, things were like, numbers for everything and everyone are down across the board.
Yeah.
So it was that way on the whole tour, except Minneapolis. We sold out First Avenue, where Prince shot Purple Rain, which is like, that's the big kind of benchmark for, does Minneapolis have your back as an artist from the Twin Cities? Um, But yeah, man, like that tour was just so dope. Like it was fun to be able to perform all the music that I've made over the years with the person I made it with. I
Mm-hmm.
made that music with him.
Mm-hmm.
It was also his first time doing DJ producer sets. He'd never done that before.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's just a lot of like really beautiful stuff, you know. There's still so much ground to cover, and there's so much to explore, and there's so much to do artistically, you know. I feel really grateful to be able to still do this because we were never on a big label. We never had big backing. We never were really on radio or TV. You know, the whole time we've really been independent. And in the last 4 years, like I'm not even with Rhymesayers anymore.
Yeah.
In terms of my business, like Rhymesayers is a musical family and that's for life.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of my business, it's completely myself and my partner BK1. And so, you know, to still be able to do this at the level that we do is really beautiful. But there's just something that I can't describe for people that I'm gonna try is just, you know, that to still be so in love with it and still be so amazed with it, and for people to still be supporting us. It's really beautiful, man. We're incredibly grateful.
No doubt, no doubt. Chopping up with Brother Ali live in the neighborhood, X-Ray FM. It's weird, like the 6 degrees of separation. I want to say it was. I want to say it was the last time you were in Portland. I had an opportunity to do an interview with Mali when he was on tour with you here, and so it's like I've had these connections and I've become a fan. I knew your music, I knew of your music, but it's really only been probably for me within the last 10 years that I've really sort of dove into it. And one of the things that I so appreciated about it, and I think it come for me, it comes across on this album is you have continued to hold true to what I believe is the greatest era of this art form that I love in hip hop. You've done it in a fashion that is a combination of entertaining but also very thoughtful in your rhymes. And I know you've talked about the challenges that it's had on your career as you have um, shared with the world your view of the world through your art. Um, and you've also talked about how how it's impacted you not just artistically but even in your livelihood. You know, for artists who are listening and what can you share about that thing that keeps you going? I mean, you talk about how grateful you are that people still connect with it, but what can you share about what is the thing that keeps you going on this path?
Yeah, I mean, the connection for all of this for me is that I'm albino. And my parents are white. My family is white. I grew up in little towns in the Midwest. We moved all the time. I was always a new kid in school. And I grew up just feeling deeply like ostracized, invalidated until I was in maybe either second or third grade. And I came across Black elders and friends and classmates and things like that. But it was elders in particular who helped me understand the idea of Black is beautiful.
Mm,
And, you know, there's this thing that, you know, African people from the African diaspora have more albinos than anybody else. It's more noticeable, but every race and every ethnicity, every group of people has albinos. It's a human thing. But there's this feeling that most people have, Black and white, especially in America, that albinos are Black. And so, you know, I felt completely alone until that happened, until I was almost kind of like adopted into the Black community experience, culture, all of that stuff. So from the time I was really little,
mhm,
that's been my reality. And so I learned really quickly that, like, in my white home that I was growing up in, the idea of what Black people, who Black people are, that came from the media, that came mostly from the media and from these like twisted ideas of history and things like that, is a lie.
mhm.
It's like that's not true. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I was burning with this, like, that's not true from the time I was like 7 years old.
Yeah.
And um the way that I saw hip hop, like I didn't like become a fan of hip hop and then start making black friends. It was the other way around.
Mhm.
So it's like, and I was like in people's homes and like going to people's churches and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, okay, hip hop music, when I first heard it, I'm thinking this is going to be the thing that's going to let the world know who black people really are.
Mhm.
And because that was the time before the music industry got a hold of it. And so it was fun, it was scary, it was funny, it was intelligent, it was empowering, it was sad, it was, stupid. It was, it was everything. Like
Yeah.
all parts of life were all in the music. All parts of the culture were in the music. And but it was so young and so truthful and so powerful and so real and vibrant. And then the industry got a hold of it, and they decided, like, okay, there are certain things that are going to translate to mainstream, which is white. Like, white people want to hear certain narratives and visions of Black art and Black culture and Black people.
Mhm.
And so that's when the change happened. But for me, it's always been a truth telling music. It's always been a deeply human thing. And so the fact that I'm independent means that I never had the opportunity to be mainstream. And so I never had to think about that. My music has always been about what's true and what's real to me. And I'm still that 7-year-old kid that's like, no, they're lying. You know what I mean? Like they're lying to you. And hip hop is the one place where we get to tell the truth.
Yeah.
And so everything from social stuff to spiritual stuff. Um, and so, and I've been very outspoken throughout my whole career. And I've lost opportunities from the very beginning, especially when it comes to mainstream things. But I'm Muslim and I've been talking about the Palestinians for 20 years.
Mhm.
And in this past year, I have seen the faucet be turned off, even in my little small independent corner of the industry. The faucet was turned off more than ever before. I never experienced it like I did this past year. I didn't have a paid show for a full year. And I'm not used to that. Like we perform
Yeah.
a lot of festivals, a lot of, stuff. And I also put out an album earlier this year with an anti-Zionist Jewish producer.
Mhm.
The album's called Love and Service. And that was completely blocked. Um, you know, and I could go all into all this kind of like insider industry stuff,
Mhm.
but I know specifically the writers who love me who did not write about me.
Mhm.
I know specifically the promoters who love me, who have booked me and made money with me for years,
Mhm.
that didn't book me. I know the people, I can see their faces, I know their names. I know the companies that were supposed to promote and distribute this music that didn't. I don't name their names. I won't call their names. I've just decided not to do that. But I know all of the people, and it was a really challenging time. But this is the way that I've always been, and I could never imagine doing it a different way.
No doubt. Chopping up with Brother Ali. I would be remiss, bro, if I didn't just take a minute to let people know if they're not aware that you have a podcast called the Travelers Podcast. And one of the dope things about the podcast is you speak on that in particular and you go even further in depth on everything that you just shared. And I would encourage anybody who hasn't checked it out yet, who's interested in your story to tap in. You do some amazing interviews with some amazing people. Some of my favorite episodes are episodes when you're just talking to us and you're just letting us know what's happening in your life and on the journey. So the Travelers Podcast is available everywhere you get your podcasts. I also want to say with the small platforms that I have, whether it be the radio show or my podcast and this, that, and the third, bro, my platform is available. So I know that um, I've always loved supporting and promoting the small artists because I know what it's like to be a starving artist, or to just have the
Yeah,
passion for the art. So listen, bro, you got a platform here. Know that.
I appreciate that. That means a lot. And it's not small, like like I said, across the board, numbers in the touring industry, I mean, for everything are down since COVID, and
Yeah.
especially in the last couple of years. All the festivals are seeing, their numbers are down. Movies are down. Sporting events are down. Like just people going to stuff, the numbers are down. But this time in particular on tour, I was able, like, I felt like I remember what it was like when I was the new hot thing,
Mhm.
and it was like the hot ticket in town.
Right.
And I remember feeling like, man, this is dope, and it's a lot of energy, and it feels like you're making more money, but even though you spend more money, and it's not really like that.
Mhm.
But this time, particularly on tour, I was like, man, everybody in this room knows exactly why we're here.
Yeah.
And I'd felt the most understood and embraced, and like it's it's the best feeling that I've had, even on stage.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm also like, man, I've been fat my whole life, and like since I'm in the last few, like I've been on this thing for like 3 or 4 years now,
Mhm.
and I'm like in better shape than I've ever been in.
Yeah.
And it's just so it's weird, man. It's weird to be at this stage of life and be like, yo, I'm literally having the best time that I've ever had.
Wow. Wow.
It's a beautiful thing.
So dope. So dope. I had to two things that I felt like I had to do before we connected. One, I intended to do it, and I this morning, a couple hours ago, I went to brotherali.com and I pre-ordered my vinyl. I
Oh,
pre-ordered
thank you,
for
thank you.
Satisfy Soul. So excited for that to drop. So I did that. The second thing that I did is I wanted to go back and listen to the episode of Travelers Podcast where you talked about where you announced that you guys were going on tour. And I'm so happy to hear you say that you sold out at First Ave, because that was one of the things you said on the podcast. You was like, I don't know what to expect in terms of tickets. I just, I hope. And the fact that y'all sold it out, I think is dope.
Man, that felt like, yeah. So, I built my whole career in Minneapolis. I kind of became me in Minneapolis. Like I moved around a lot till I was 14, turning 15, and that's when we moved to Minneapolis. I became Muslim there. I became an imam in that community. I made myself known as an MC there, and my name. I got a star on the wall of First Avenue by Prince.
So dope.
I was a community organizer, went to jail doing that. We changed laws in Minnesota, all this kind of stuff. In 2020, I mean, and then also the record label first, Rhyme Sayers. I was, one of the flagship artists
Mhm.
of that label, which is like, the premier underground hip hop label. And all of those things kind of ended in around 2020. And so I left. I left the country. I left the label. I left the city. I left the whole thing, and moved to Istanbul.
Mhm.
And so coming back in the way that I came back, and having the show sold out show in Minneapolis. D1 was with us, and I'm so happy you shouted out Mally.
Mhm.
Literally one of my best friends. I talked to him earlier today, trying to figure out if I should put this video out.
Mm.
And he dropped my favorite album of the year, which is called The Sweetest of It All.
Yeah, we've been playing that.
And
Hmm.
man, I love that album. I love him. Like it's literally my favorite record this year.
Yeah.
And so he came and did that show with me. He would have been on the whole tour, but he was on my last tour, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
And you can't bring the same people every single time. But I'm always just like, man, I always want Mally there,
Yeah. Yeah. Such a
Um,
good dude,
but
man.
man, a beautiful person. And I got to be there for the release of their album,
Hmm.
him
Hmm.
and Last Word.
Hmm.
And so, yeah, man, just everything about that night felt like, okay, once again, I set out to do something that didn't seem wise, but it was in my heart that like I needed to be independent. I didn't want to live in America anymore. I wanted to build my own platform. I wanted to do this podcast. I wanted this, all of this stuff. And again, I followed my heart, and it worked undeniably. It's like when you're standing there and First Avenue is sold out and all your friends are there and all your people are there, and people that tried to cancel you are like in the building and apologizing, or just saying like, "Hey man, it was a crazy time." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
You're like hugging it out with people. It just felt like such a confirmation. And I think that's what people appreciate about underground independent art and music and
Mm.
artists,
Yes.
is that you can very similar to like college sports or something. Like there's not a lot of money involved. It's like this person is doing it for the love of it. And you watch a human being um unfold the human narrative in front of you. You get an like a front row seat for what it's like for a person to try to do something that on paper you're not supposed to be able to do, and to just see how it goes. You know what I mean? It's that's what I love about doing what I do, and I feel the same way about all my friends. I feel that way about Mally and D1. I mean, D1 was on this tour last year. Some of the biggest artists in hip hop threatened his life
Yeah.
just because he asked the question, why are we still glorifying violence if we don't live like this anymore?
Yeah.
Why do we feel like we need to do this? And he just said their names. He'd named names that day on a year ago on Sway.
Hmm.
And he said, Rick Ross, you could do better. Jim Jones, you could do better. Meek Mill, you could do better. I love you too much to not be honest with you. And they threatened his life.
Yeah.
And he kept going. And he became a professor at Harvard, and
Yes.
he did a name your own price thing on his album. And I mean, the community came through for him. I don't want to say the number that he raised, but it was incredible,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know. And just all these people in our circle. You look at people like Merce and people like Immortal Technique and people like, Atmosphere, like all of these people that I love. And I even feel like Dr. Cornel West was the first guest on my podcast.
Yeah.
The fact that he ran for president
Yes.
completely independent, like he
Yeah.
wasn't even on the Green Party.
Yeah.
Like he just decided he wanted to be in the race. And so
Yeah.
he just went out there and just started being Cornel West for president.
Yeah.
And I voted for him, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I know he got a bunch of votes.
Yeah.
It's like, man, people living without the permission of the bosses of society. Just out of a genuine love, because it really, we believe in what we're doing.
Yeah.
It's one of the very few sincere, real, authentic, honest expressions you can still see
Mhm.
in the
Mhm.
world. You know what I mean? Even on social media, it's like, man, so many people become a persona for social media. But just to the privilege of being genuine and seeing that in others is just, and I wouldn't choose anything else.
That's what's up, man. Brother Ali live on X-Ray FM. Listen, man, I just want to once again say thank you so much for one for being on the show, but two for being everything that you just described, which is continuing to be true to yourself and really being an example to everyone that if we can really take the time to look inward and find our path and find our passion and then find the courage and the faith to follow that path, we can do great things. And so take it for what it's worth, bro, but hopefully words of encouragement to you to continue on the path, man, because what you were doing is seen and it's appreciated from as an artist, as someone who consumes and enjoys your art and uses my platform to share that. Um, thank you for what you do and who you are.
No, thank you. That means a lot. It means a lot coming from you, from you being in the struggle and in the field and in the foxhole and the trenches. You know what I mean? It does mean a lot. And I mean, people so often, it's like one of the things I learned from the health part
Mhm.
is that we put the work in when we believe that the outcome is possible.
Mm,
Like you have to believe it. And in order to believe it, it's almost like we have to see somebody that we relate to do it.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So for me, the fact that Atmosphere, I saw them make music that didn't sound like anybody. I saw them just be themselves. I saw Ant making these like weird dark beats back in the day, and Slug writing these kind of off beats, left of center songs.
mm,
And I saw them just like, we're gonna stick to our guns and we're just gonna go as far as we can being us.
yeah,
And seeing them do it and it start to work for them is what made me feel like I can do that, you know? And others too, like, Most Def just being very publicly positive and Muslim and like,
yes, yes,
you know what I'm saying? Like as a Muslim and as like an Orthodox Sunni Muslim, not 5% or a Nation of Islam, but as an Orthodox Sunni Muslim, seeing a person do that publicly, it's
yeah,
like, oh, maybe I can maybe I can be me in public and
Yeah.
in hip hop, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like we put the work in when we believe the result that the results are possible for us,
Yes.
you know?
Yes.
And
Never.
so having somebody, so that means a lot. And the fact that we can see it in each other is really powerful.
Word up, word up. Satisfied Soul. The EP is out right now. The full 17-track project drops on February the 14th, 17th?
Yeah, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, February the 14th. I know that that's got to be on purpose, right?
Yeah, so I didn't realize it when it happened, but the day that I converted to Islam in 1993
Mm.
was Valentine's Day.
Oh, word.
And my whole thing, like anybody that comes to see me, it's like love, love, love. Say love, love, love. Do you love? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like the love is the message. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And so yeah, like Mellow Music is is the label that we're partnering with,
yeah.
the home of Apollo Brown and Homeboy Sandman and
Yes.
Quelle Chris and Odyssey and just
Yeah,
JB, so many incredible artists.
yeah.
And so we asked them for that date, and they're like, "Yeah, you could do Valentine's Day."
That's what's up, man. Listen, once again, man, thank you so much for coming through. So excited to continue to share the music with the folk. Do you have a European tour planned?
We hope so.
Mm,
Yep. So I would say stay tuned. One of the best things that anybody can do as a supporter of underground independent artists is to sign our mailing list. I know it's like such a corny thing and like man, I want to get you my but when you do the email list,
mhm,
we can hit people direct. We don't have to depend on social media,
mm.
but we are finalizing a European run and also an East Coast and down South run as well.
Oh, that's what's up.
So
That's
if
what's up.
yeah, people go to brotherali.com, hit that mailing list, and do the same for all the artists you believe in. For people listen, I know you do, but
Yeah.
for all the artists you believe in, if you like them, go to their website, hit their mailing list, and if you can always unsubscribe if they hit you too much. But it's the best way to stay in touch with what we're doing.
Facts, facts. All right, man, we're going to get into a joint from the project. I think we're going to get into Deep Cuts. That's one that I've been playing a lot. Brother Ali, Satisfied Soul, the album is coming. The EP is out. Brother man, once again, thank you so much for rocking with me. Truly, truly appreciate it.
Thank you very, very much.
All right, brother man, peace.
Peace, peace.
Straight out of Portland, you're in the mix with DJ Cliff.
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was the message, and the message was love.
La ilaha illallah.
In the beginning was the Word,
Muhammad Rasulullah. Habibullah. Ya Wadud.
and the message was love.
I promise you it's always love between us. Even if those are the ones that cut the deepest. Speaking in earworms until my court feel adjourned. We wear a wind around the compass, let the needle turn. My North Star, my own heart and key concern. That's the truth I need to learn, confirm and reaffirm. Water the seeds of my spirit that my ego burned. Peeking at the wishing well, trying to sneak a turn. Speak in terms of the universal timeless. May these lines remind of the real ties that bind us. The feelings that lie underneath the disguises. The brilliance that dies and the secrets in silence. I'm fearless, I dive in it and bask in the plunge and come back speaking in tongues over Anthony drums. I cast a shadow on sun, touch the past just for fun, catch an echo of an audience we massacred once. But my back not strapped with a grudge. The anguish doesn't live forever, but the gratitude does, and so it's always love between us.
Love. And the message was love.
Even if those are the ones that cut the deepest. Forgive me if I disengage any venom that I spit when I was in a rage. Simply try and flip a page to a different stage. Try and fit inside a living space I didn't create. Any castle can become a cage if your name isn't on the real estate. It can get strange, try and grow into your real estate. You get loud and just complain or quietly feel away or try to renovate. And if not, just escape it. Isn't hate to simply want room. can't spread your wings inside a cocoon. Bust out the womb, even if you couldn't be you without them. Sometimes you couldn't become the next you around them. But love doesn't disintegrate. It doesn't mean that it was fake if it switches shape. The creator is the eternal, everlasting. Every other last thing in existence changed, but it's always love between us. Even if those are the ones that cut the deepest. A&T, you a fucking genius.
What's love?
And on and on and on and on to the on, to the
The word was the message.
This is a groovy party, man.
And the message was...
Setter to make life better, I rhyme stellar. The storyteller speak to the times in this divine era. The visionary agent just fine in the wine cellar. Welcome to the cool out, y'all might need a light sweater. There's no pressure, this is the real for your pleasure. Through the eyes of an MC, mind of a professor. Specialize in unique textures, a vocal blessings finesse, giving y'all something extra in every measure, bless her. See from the jump he's been creative minded. Pick a style, peep the catalog, I'm sure you'll find it. Over their heads and others behind it, from different climates. And just because we give them what they want, they call us pirates. We're the creatives, not the tyrants, the mental giants. The setters of the tones ring the alarm like sirens. Best described as timeless design scripts that people vibe with. But wait, if you ain't catch it all, then please rewind it. The flyness.
Live in meditation, feel the vibes around me, waiting. Cultivating peace of mind. Live in meditation, feel the vibes around me, waiting. Cultivating peace of mind.
Yes, the architect of mood and aesthetic. The grooves are magnetic. The soul and the blues are genetic. The style and approach pure authentic. No cosmetic phonetics. The speech is poetic in every segment. We dismiss generic energetics. The vibes are symmetric to moving towards epic in every sentence. Artistic and humanistic. Music is the quickening art. Spirits get lifted. Yes, lyrically gifted. Bless. We always test the vibes when we bring it live. Rawness in the space, you know that we arrived. No longer explain the pain of the gains. Instead we celebrate all the changes that's been made. These vibrations are a bonus for the hopeless. If the energy is bogus, yo, it gotta go quick. The curation of dopeness is the focus. Sitting in the position of lotus, spitting these written opus. Open.
Live in meditation, feel the vibes around me, waiting. Cultivating peace of mind. Live in meditation, feel the vibes around me, waiting. Cultivating peace of mind. Live in meditation, feel the vibes around me, waving. Cultivating peace of mind. Live in meditation, feel the vibes around me, waving. Cultivating peace of mind.
Yo, I'm sick no lymph nodes is swollen. They told me even when the record skip, keep it rolling on his shoulder like a California highway patrolman. Launch codes were stolen and sold by Ed Snowden. I fled to Rome and told him address me as a Roman. I'm still in photos posing with my own omen. A thumping kicker for me to slam like Hulk Hogan is something like a plain bumper sticker, no slogan. This something for the shooters and back and forth commuters who never knew the difference in laws and jurisprudence. I feel as though it's safe to assume that to the students and non-congruent to the way that me and Doom do this. You checking the top 2 of 1,000 intelligent chaps with rap projects and housing developments. Cooler cross-legged on a crate like it's elegant. Try to hate, I'm puffing up your face like a pelican. Highly enveloped and activating my melanin. Y'all failing to see what's shaking besides gelatin. News bulletin, I refuse to take the medicine. F*** a thick skin, I got me an exoskeleton. The black collar feral and a lobster. Deliver like an obstetrician but not a doctor. Bring the Cambridge, the Websters, the Oxfords. The picture too long to watch. See the synopsis. Compensated for playing nice, it's optics. Product of the last poets and the Watts prophets. I stop it, it's beyond out of pocket. Dunzo, I hit the gun show and got a rocket. Catastrophic, supreme microphonist. In Mexico, we the legendary Dos Cajones. Brothers, both components, utter close to colas, court holders. With bars as hard as Angolas.
Doom get rude with the dude off chips. The mood switch, he chewed off strips of a brood witch. Danger make a groove off a glitch. Major boo booty twitch and the crew rich. Always wanted to say that, ever since the days in hallways taunting the stray cat. The one he often frequently slapped around, all the while waited and graduated cap and gown. Hated the rap sound, debated the crap until he felt he had it mapped down. Enough to have the game trapped and bound. Scratching the crown with the names of lames who yapped the noun. Or verb for that matter, had no data for a herb who chatter. Oh, Eric Estrada, fat rat, the mask made him batty as a Mad Hatter. Known for his absurd word choices, and will ignore you if you ask him if he heard voices. Look, the energy is crazy. Far as he was concerned, the enemy was lazy. Your attention please, freeze. He came to seize the free cheese before he flees to Belize. In case you forgot to mention, squeeze these. Just keep it on a need-to-know basis. They knew he was a Negro, so no need to show faces. Back in the days of no laces, on a slow pace, they used to say he might could go places. Whatever the cases, the card he played was ace of spades, but no races. A spastic, some call loony. When he split a tune, sarcastic as Paul Mooney.
Baking chicken on the block of the manifold. The market crazy, so a king won't hella gold. I've been angered by the lack of the love shown, and let it motivate them to get hella on. Piff crazy, big smoke, blood hella blown. BZ tense cause I'm chatting with a harsh tone. Summer season got shorts with the knees out, and Nike runners cause I'm stuck on this paper route. Real talk, let it get his Gouda. Keep it hot, try and last in the winter months. Summer season got shorts with the knees out, and Nike runners cause I'm stuck on this paper route. Real talk, let it get his Gouda. Keep it hot, try and last in the winter months. Summer season got shorts with the knees out, and Nike runners cause I'm stuck on this paper route. Talk bigger when I'm thinking minuscule. So intelligent, the notebook, college rule. In Paris at the Louvre with the white folks. Me and wifey, Mona Lisa cracking white jokes. Foreign culture got a wanting artwork. Instagram, explore, watch a busy twerk. Constant work on my spirit and my mind frame. Embrace your failure, stop deflecting all the self-blame. King Tut, hella royal, how it came. Extra managed like Memphis, feeling hella main. Whip master, the Django of the slave trade. Rap game, cotton fields, getting hella change. Switching lanes, been geeking off this road rage. Bless the room with some crystals and some smoke sage. From the karma, hope they open up heaven's gates. Her man's on the base of the dinner plates. Real talk, let him get his Gouda. Keep it hot, try and last in the winter months. Summer season got shorts with the knees out. And Nike runners cause I'm stuck on this paper route. Real talk, let him get his Gouda. Keep it hot, try and last in the winter months. Summer season got shorts with the knees out. And Nike runners cause I'm stuck on this paper route.
So many of the things we know or see are defined by transformation or change. Life is defined by change. And to live our best lives, humankind moves forward by pushing ourselves toward change. And our world usually ends up a better place because of it.
Yo, what it do is Cassius King of the almighty Coach Life crew. I'm with my man Blue, Jeff, Definite Mass, and Donnell Smokes. You know he's dope. Right now, we just posted in the studio. We hail from Southern California, Pico to San Pedro. Sometimes it gets a little hectic out there, so we gon' put y'all on to how we just chillin'. Like, Nucka, can I proceed? For my proceeds, represent the youth in a booth, cause I'm proceeds. Moving at a dope speed, the sound of the fiend, like a chop to the throat. But you watch from the nosebleeds. Yeah, I'm with my broskies. They wrote some quotes that represent the folks pushing snow till they broke skis. This is for them ballin' pirates, them broke thieves. Screaming, break yourself and leave you broke like it's no cheese in your pocket.
Planted seeds on a battlefield soil, raised within the spoils of war, their blood boils. Some fell victim to streets and others turned royal. They pulled a coil if they wanted heat, show 'em what's underneath. If I don't shine with light, then I won't have a son to teach. Pull up on White Point if you don't know that's a summer beach. Under the palm trees, cool breeze and the sun in reach. Hey yo,
this is how we chill from 23 till.
This is how we chill from 23 till.
Nah, this is how we chill from 23 till.
Hey yo, this is how we chill from 23 until.
I said no, this is how we chillin' from 23 until.
This is how we chill from 23 till.
This is how we chill from 23 till.
Hey yo, this is how we chill from 23 until.
Listen, ninjas don't even understand the men we become. From the evolution of this movement and the fusion of the music to our souls. I just let the beat take control and God take the wheel. Donnell and Def know how I feel because we spill from the same glass. We graduated from the school of knocking hard. The same class, forever illin'. Keep it true when we killin'. Tell them how we
The crew is dominant. We mischievous souls that tore the continents. Intolerant or whack with little competence. It's obvious the problem is they dumb it down their audience. They dilute the culture and strip it of its consciousness. And we let it fly, we ain't gon' make it to a century. 50 years of hip-hop and elemental ministry. The breakers and the bars and the burners, the divinity. This is how I chill from now until infinity.
Hey yo, tucked in the corner of the concrete city where a rose never grew. Only times in my million mind flourish. More moments to cherish. Thinking my days off school, something similar to Ferris. More the mind state of never feeling embarrassed. All in the same struggle, but still they wanna compare us, and they wear it for real. 9-3 split a whole new feel, still ill. Chill from 23 until my nails.
This is how we chill from 23 till.
Nah, this is how we chill from 23 till.
This is how we chill from 23 till.
Hey yo, this is how we chill from 23 until.
Nah, this is how we chill from 23 until.
This is how we chill from 23 till.
This is how we chill from 23 till.
Hey yo, this is how we chill from 23 until.
The last phase, but the last phrase is never that, it's perpetual. I lit the fuse, but give a who next to blow. I'm sitting next to dope personified. Test my posse and we gon' catch a homie. After Def, Donnell, and Jeff, up next is Scotty. Spitting that Illuminati like a 12-gauge shotty to your body. Kick it like karate. Tell them how you feeling. Tell them how you
Them bars
chillin'.
raising funds, they ain't raising sons. The slums getting darker, no Fisher Price is right. Mike skinny like Bob Barker. Uncle Ben slinging rice. We miles from Peter Parker and hanging with Rabbit. Bus masters ain't gonna make you an author. Archer throwing bows, sharp hit targets in the cold. Animal, vandal, and ramble, example in foreign clothes. I manhandle ankles whenever I'm toe to toe. I don't gamble, but you can tell Gambit I'm going rogue. I roll in a different league, rep my people where they can't go. Your army get fatigued and blend in like some camo. It's the man in the flannel. Red, black, and Mike, it start to feel like Pippin's back. Scott is at the beanstalk with axe, like I'm up at bat. OT time, no fee? Fine, please tell the giant it's a different jacket. Slide divine God with my third eye wide. I'm looking past you, they cry petro. Fire, don't let them tears cast.
Yo, this is how I'm chilling from 23 till.
This is how I chill from 23 until.
Nah, this is how we chill from 23 until.
No, this is how we chill from 23 until.
This is how I chill from 23 till.
This is how I chill from 23 until.
This is how we chill from 23 till.
Nah, this is how we chill from 23 until.
Yo, much love to the hieroglyphics and the souls of mischief. Behold the vicious flows, Pacific Ocean District, cold and shivering. Dope addicted, so sadistic, so sophisticated. I know you hate it how they love it, put none above it. Me and Blue coming through, you can't with. Rolling something new, you can't puff it. They wanna know how we built. Frozen cold is still. This is how we chillin'. Clash with my friends, break bread with my enemies. 23 till infinity, like a century of divinity. Still we hitting weed that tastes like Maui. Now we feel the good sensations, like the energies massaging me. The vibrations of dichotomy between the good and the evil, the people and the property. I do it properly while your peeps give the props to me. I plant the seeds and my deeds give the crops to me. Me and Jeff essays, like a say. I wrote a paragraphs, all angle shaped LA, like 98 degrees. Nick Lachey, when I press play, I'm bent. So riding in a Honda with the tent, ducking peers that appear that they honor with contempt. And they mix up the business with the friends, can't contend with the wisdom that I pen. They deaf, dumb, and dim. The rest left blowing in the wind, keep it trill like this is how we chill from 23 till.
This is how we chill from 23 until.
This is how we chill from 23 till.
Hey, yo, this is how we chill from 23
This is how I chill from 23 until.
This is how we chill from 23 until.
This is how we chill from 23 till.
Yeah, cause this is how we chill from 23 till. As I still feel the hood vibrating, but there's so many BLs that pale in imitation, bro. My flow is colorful like the tell of a peacock, and we rock spots from the top floors of skyscrapers to these blocks. If you riding jocks, please stop. We knock up your bull-legged women until their knees knock. He pops from 3 blocks up and leave police shop when vocals squeeze Glocks. MCs leave shop by my speech. My poetry's deep, I never fail. BL should be locked in the cell from 23 until. For the headless headliners on the bill. Redliners a death sign and I'm hot as God in hell. Knowing damn well I can't fail. So much soul I never sell at a seller or retail. Still it's EPMD and busyness. I cause hissy fits when you finally find out who the illest in this really is.
This is how we chill from 23 till.
This is how we chill from 23 until.
Yo, this is how we chill from 23 until.
This is how we chill from 23 until.
Yep, this is how I chill from 23 till.
This is how we chill from 23 until.
No. This is how we chillin' on 23 until.
This is how we chill from 23 until.
Yes. Cash is king. Blue. Such a dope reinterpolation of a classic joint, man. 23 till infinity. With a whole grip of MCs on that one, man. That one is dope. For real. Yeah, man. So like I said, not necessarily playing a best of 2024 or whatever. I haven't really done that with the radio show, but just playing joints that I like, you know what I mean? Joints that have resonated with me throughout actually the last couple years is really what I'll be doing tonight as we say farewell. This is the final episode of the Welcome to the Neighborhood radio show here on X-Ray FM for 2024. We closing out the year, and what a year it's been. 2025 promises to definitely bring new experiences and you know, in the whole nine, and so I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. I do know this: we're gonna kick things off at the start of the year with some changes. Definitely know that. Definitely know there's some changes coming. But you know, we on this journey, man. heading towards bigger and better things, as we go. Yes, y'all. You are listening to X-Ray FM, KXRY Portland, 91.1 FM and 107.1 FM, and on the coast in the Halem, Manzanita, and Rockaway Beach at 91.7 FM, streaming online and on demand at xray.fm. What up, world? I go by the name of DJ Cliff. This is Welcome to the Neighborhood, here with you every Saturday night from 8 to 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Definitely appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Hopefully you were able to catch the first hour of the show. I had an opportunity to share in an interview with such a dope MC, Brother Ali. Such an honor to be able to chop it up with him, talking about his upcoming full-length project that he did with Ant from Atmosphere titled Satisfied Soul. They were in Portland on the Satisfied Soul tour. D1 was also on the bill, and it was just dope to see them do their thing live. So I had a chance to chop it up with Brother Ali in the first hour. If you missed that, you can run that one back just by going to X-Ray FM, click on the show link, and then you get to play past episodes of your favorite shows. Also probably gonna release that on the Guests Revisited podcast. You can definitely be on the lookout for that. So I'm gonna rock with you for another hour. I'm just gonna play some random joints, man. Like I said, joints that have resonated with me for the last hour. And then Brookfield Deuce will come through with the final episode of Grand National Radio for 2024. So it's gonna be a good night as we continue with this Saturday Night Live situation. You're gonna get into this one, man. This is a joint called Pray For Me. I can use all the prayers I can get for sure. Right here on X-Ray FM. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Stone boy, Welcoem. Catch a vibe on the dance floor. Catch a vibe on the dance floor. Catch a vibe on the dance floor. Catch a vibe, yeah.
Pray
Catch a
for
vibe,
me, my brother, when you see, say I dey enter. Yow, yow, yow. Pray for me, my sister, when you see, say I dey enter. Yow, yow, yow. 'Cause life can get so hard, but still worth living. Still worth living. 'Cause life can get so tough, but still worth living. Still worth living. This life that we live in mysterious. The things we deserve are not meant for us. The bigger system now pamper us. That's why some people so treacherous. So anywhere we step, we are dangerous. Man stepping as a soldier, conqueror. God busting at the door with the mentorage. Revolutionary minded Sankara. 'Cause life can get so hard, but still worth living. Still worth living. 'Cause life can get so tough, but still worth living. Still worth living. Pray for me, my brother, when you see, say I dey enter. Yow, yow, yow. Pray for me, my sister, when you see, say I dey enter. Yow, yow, yow.
Yeah. You see, it's all by design. Refugees, man, I'm caught up in the gun line. I'm with the tribe, we come to free up the system. 'Cause the prisons are the new plantations. Daughters are raising no father. Single mother gotta be the provider. Never look at every time that he walk up. Bring a new meaning to the world's on my shoulder. I'm from the concrete jungle, the land of new man. Hollywood, get a straight man. Thousand was a black man. Struggle on the boat, DA want the I'm a vote. Not even Da Vinci could break the code. I'm a stone boy, highest grade up. I've been through the dungeon slaves out in Ghana. Thank you, mama, for giving me the passage. In LA, they could've got me like Christopher Wallace.
Pray for me, my brother, when you see, say I dey enter. Yow, yow, yow. Pray for me, my sister, when you see, say I dey enter. Yow, yow, yow. 'Cause life can get so hard, but still worth living. Still worth living. 'Cause life can get so tough, but still worth living.
Batman lighter? The place now. Who's got the Batman lighter? The place. Who's got the Batman lighter? The place now. Who's got the Batman lighter? The place. Who's got the Batman lighter? 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 The place now. Who's got the Batman lighter? The place. Anywhere I day feel funky. Anywhere my people they feel funky.
Blocker, and I've been cooking in the hot sun. When push come to shove, I'm a bad man. Say on yes, young king, we got one. See you when we eatin' and they food from the pot done. Tell the people hold them heads and eyes up so we can organize the youth to rise up. I'm not a colonizer, sympathizer. Me and all my franchises been survivors, sons and fathers, meant for progress at all costs. Any minor setbacks is but a small cause. Not enough pressure for me to call the dogs off. I am more the spirit in charge than all y'all. So what is a messiah to a man? You can try and understand what's a lion to a land. I made history, then history began. Black excellence is what we consistently demand. Push your lighters up.
Who's got the Batman lighter? The place now. Who's got the Batman lighter? The place. Anywhere I day feel funky. Anywhere my people they feel funky. They point the little fingers and they call me the bad man. My brothers and sisters, we roll on the fat one. Cause back the revolution, this bad man lighter. Cause back the change of the nation, this bad man lighter. And it got me feeling insane, yeah. And it got me feeling insane, yeah. Yeah, so me I want high, so I feel talk to the most high. And if you know high, you need to talk to the most high. Who's got the Batman lighter? The place now. Who's got the Batman lighter? The place. Anywhere I day feel funky. Anywhere my people they feel funky. Supernatural work, supernatural style, supernatural words, supernatural herbs, supernatural work, supernatural style, supernatural words, supernatural herbs.
Say it with me. Really wanna be with you. Wanna get down. Be with you. Be with you. What you wanna do?
I really wanna be with
you. Wanna get down.
Just like you.
I wasn't looking for love, but when you see it, better get into it, that's what it was. Was a moment in time, or was I overly dry? I couldn't tell, I wouldn't feel unless I slipped on the ground. I'm saying, I'm just trying to be loving you, hugging you, touching you, love with you, go with you, come with you. Can I take it there where our moves is fresh there? Let them stare, we don't care, we the rare, there and there. Don't stop. Let's make it official, the bond has never been our issue. Plus you know what I've been through. It's like pre-presidential for the pattern and pencil. I mean, I got it must essential, cause you all in my visuals like this light works, as long as this mic works. Tell a whole crowd you inspired this side thirst. That's butterflies and nice shirts. I really want, I really want.
I really wanna be with someone just like you, just like you, baby. I really wanna be with someone just like you.
It's really nice to meet you. Looking so good, I had to greet you. Look at them features. You must be vegan. What you doing this evening? Cause I can scoop you, just give me a reason. You already know it's good. You been working out, huh? Rarely going out, huh? I'm in Germany at the Soho. You looking too good, I need one more. I gotta head to NYC. I'm tryna rock with you, no promo. We can go so far away. Baby girl, just pick a day. Girl, you can have it your way. Cause I ride with you. Thinking about you. Me and you, but you already know what we can do. So let it go far.
I really, really wanna be with someone just like you, just like you, baby. I really, really wanna be with someone just like you, just like you.
Yeah, love. I'd rather be with you cause I don't want the L. Ain't nobody in our business, only time can tell. Only things we can know, this the holy grail. Baby wanna be the one, slum life for Miller. First you gotta prove it to me. If you wanna get it done, come do it to me. When she walk, it'll move like fluid to me. Put a kiss in her hand and she blew it to me. Ice water J, 3 ice for the game. Come on, frostbit on them, ice chips in the chain. Bet chips on James. You stepping in back spin, got this here on bang. Say no, more time review. Seen 4 cold ones, went down with 2. I don't do one-on-ones, I'm the one out of 2. I wanna be with you, but can't help it, I'm loving your crew. So just step. You wanna get down? What you wanna do? You wanna get down?
What's your name? Helen. Yeah.
1 2 1 2. This is SKYZOO Sky Zoo live out the borough, and you're tuned in to Welcome to the Neighborhood with DJ Cliff on X-Ray FM. Let's get to it, baby.
And it was record store day, and she was holding the ounce.
I love girls, 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 girls in record stores.
And yo, your taste says a lot, and based on what you got, we might be able to put each other on.
I love girls, 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 girls in record stores.
Put your number on this receipt, I'll scoop you in a Jeep and show you my collection in the morning. Yeah, knowing mine is rare like you spending money in your head like 3 double takes before you disappear, right? That's a 6-eye kind of blue type of rare sight. You caught that, you caught the details. You being record store clientele don't even seem real. Pardon me, love, my name's Scholar. And honestly, love, I couldn't tell the last time I saw a part of a club. But I ghostwrite the records for who bought out the club. Both of my record collections could go start up a club, but I'm out the way, I prefer the back. The type to spin a bottle service tab on a Donald Byrd slab. Slow crawl, but the feeling kind of works fast. The highs of it like when you started your first stash. And I'm somewhere at a band, give or take. And most of them come with a band from like 68. Old soul, back to the mold though. More importantly, where your phone, yo? You could be a Savage 50 logo, and I'm with it as soon as a playlist start up and loop back. That'll be ASAP if you cool with that. Yeah, cause it was record store day, and she was all in the aisles, blowing down change, habits running wild, thumbing through a crate, walking around with a jewel that she found singing. Yeah, and it was record store day, and she was all in the aisles, blowing down change, habits running wild, thumbing through a crate, walking around with a jewel that she found singing. Yeah, walking around with a jewel that she found singing. Yeah, walking around with a jewel that she found singing. You moving like you been here before. You look as good as you sound when you veer off. I'm crate digging so that I can't stare no more. Treat you like a test press, I just wanna hear it all. I'm talking Freddie Hubbard, you talking Isleys. I'm talking Jones Girls, you talking Mobb Deep. I'm talking here, what you be talking surprise me. Feel like I did the same, we got it honestly. Cause check it, you can reach and I can teach, and you can throw me a tab. I mean, I'm from Brooklyn, so you know I'm a brag. With my toothpick dragging, corner store connected. But on the flip, I'm Toro Noir eclectic. Maybe I'm conflicted, maybe I'm invested. And all of this Griselda and this Gil Scott Heron. I'm a sucker for cornrows and manicured toes. And 30 grand a third being your Morse code. Picking out who wants serenade while you levitate. Long enough to literally set the record straight. But for now, it's whatever to whenever. We're both of us addicted at this register together. Purple rain sharing, cause it was record store day, and she was all in the aisles, blowing down change, habits running wild, thumbing through a crate, walking around with a jewel that she found singing. Yeah, and it was record store day, and she was all in the aisles, blowing down change, habits running wild, thumbing through a crate, walking around with a jewel that she found singing. Walking around with a jewel that she found. Walking around with a jewel that she found. Walking around with a jeweler she found singing. And it was record store day, and she was all in the aisles, blowing down change, habits running wild, thumbing through a crate, walking around with a jeweler she found singing. And it was record store day, and she was all in the aisles, blowing down change, habits running wild, thumbing through a crate, walking around with a jeweler she found singing. Walking around with a jeweler she found singing. Walking around with a jeweler she found singing. Hey, yo, your taste says a lot, and based on what you got, we might be able to put each other on. Put your number on this receipt, I'll scoop you in a Jeep and show you my collection in the morning. Yeah, I can show you my collection in the morning, you know. We go through this Miles Davis crate, this crate, Sanita Bacon crate, this Sade crate. We could go through this Rockefeller crate, go through this Def Jam crate, this Public Enemy crate, you know. Go through this Phyllis Hyman crate, this, all that, you know. Samaj Jamal, this Yusef Lateef, and yeah, we keep going. Go through this Horace Silver crate, this Nina Simone crate. I got a holiday section on the side over there. Go through this Griselda crate. Go through this Duck Down crate, this Sean Price crate, that whole catalog. Could do it all. Yeah.
It sounds so soulful. I think it's about that time. Yeah, we live at the party. You are rocking with the incomparable DJ Spinner. Yeah, I am Priest of Nomad, aka Mr. Move Something. Your host for this evening's festivities, live at the party. Look here, welcome to DC Slim, ain't gon' hold you. Politics or gunplay, they will fold you. Better say quick who you with before they approach you. They beef, but they hold true like tofu. Might chop them up like snares and Pro Tools. DJ Spinner, food for the soul, y'all microwave dinners. Kicks and snares, bass lines jumping off the top rope like Ric Flair. Oh man, ladies in the back flirty on it. DC hip hop, I put 30 on it. Priest of Nomad, how you figure me and Spinner ain't dropping beats? Order some corn liquor. Yes, y'all, to the beat, y'all. Thug is in poetry balanced like the seesaw. Fangs in my teeth, I eat that beat raw. Alright, y'all, well, alright, y'all. Yeah, what you gon' do? Little shorty got the lace like Moulin Rouge. Beats with the thump, bet you gon' move. Move something, keep it thumping. Yeah, she's so nice. Patron at the bar, now she's so sice. How you gon' carry it? Wings and rice, alright, y'all. Well, alright, y'all. Come on. Get funky with it. DJ Spinner, get funky with it. Priest of Nomad, get funky with it. Yeah. We make that hood produce like we coming out food line. Haters in the cut, just waiting to screw mine. Thought I told y'all, a few times. Bars on deck like Caribbean cruise lines. Margaritaville, voice through the speaker kill. Every Candy Rain rapper, they like so for real. We live at the party, none of y'all supposed to chill. Get off the wall, Spinner be off the raw. Like a brick of that Colombian cocaine. Slice through rappers, no time to get no names. King of the hill and I ain't selling no propane. Pen game or maybe off the top like Rogaine. Y'all better get on this soul train. Yeah, man. You better get on this soul train. Priest of Nomad, eat rappers like little mains. Yeah, come on. Oh, what you gon' do? Little shorty got the lace like Moulin Rouge. Beats with the thump, bet you gon' move. Move something, keep it thumping. Yeah, she's so nice. Patron at the bar, now she's so sice. How you gon' carry it? Wings and rice, alright, y'all. Well, alright, y'all. Come on, man, get funky with it. DJ Spinner, get funky with it. Priest of Nomad, get funky with it. Well, alright, y'all. get funky with it. We live at the party, get funky with it. Come on, Slim, get funky with it. Well, alright, y'all. Well, alright, y'all. Yeah, alright, y'all. Yeah, get funky with it. Priest the Nomad, DJ Spinner, Brooklyn, New York to Washington, D.C. Let's lick it up.
Atmosphere, but you know, at the Surgeon, you never knew just who was coming, because a lot of acts just used to drop in and, you know, just sort of start singing, you know, and it was like a jam session. So I did just really disheartened.
Mad rhymes will stifle you. Step into my zone, step into my zone. Mad rhymes will stifle you. Step into my zone, step into my zone. Mad rhymes will stifle you. Step into my zone, step into my zone. Mad rhymes will stifle you. Step into my zone, step into my zone.
Check it
Mad
out.
rhymes will stifle you.
Every bar's dope and mindless. My smoke is spineless. My metaphors are so ill. 3 and 5 will catch a virus. One hood deal on banks could feel. In thrift clothes, I'm still a fresh prince. A goodwill. In a world of philosophies. Shout out to Aristotle. I stay fresh and clean down to my sock and tees. Beware, we had the fleet tear. Crips ran our future. So you could say we grew up in the C era. All the Russell, they bled fast. Like warning sign you feeling your gut. We start seeing them red flags. 8 balls personified. The liquor store was part of a Holocaust, but we still won't put the genocide. Reagan era had us restabbed to death. The cow got us time while they got rehab for meth. Well, the main jacker is a name hacker. Niggas divided with no remainder, but still the main factor in the zone.
Step into my zone, step into my zone. Mad rhymes will stifle you. Step into my zone, step into my zone. Mad rhymes will stifle you. Step into my zone, step into my zone. Mad rhymes will stifle you. Step into my zone, step into my zone. Mad rhymes will stifle you.
The Fed shopping for the info. Made niggas retail. You could get Ringo and you still wouldn't be ill. Wrote the Lamb's Book of Life, made niggas see hell. For Pete's sake, I took a loss. I was CL. In a metaphysical world, my fault shift gravity to make your future back spin and twirl. NPC where a Kai lies. I could give you 116 to make all you niggas quantize. The ghostwriter you gotta rent. Thoughts is cashmere, cause every single bar gets lent. Took her to her hill, tried you for a bill. Yeah, you move weight, but it still reads air on your moral scale. The wordplay, King Lear. I am in pentameter. You about to see fear. Master Farad dropped the message, then disappear. London Bernard the illest, just so that we be clear. Step into my zone.
Step into my zone, step into my zone. Mad rhymes will stifle you. Step into my zone, step into my zone. Mad rhymes will stifle you. Step into my zone, step into my zone. Mad rhymes will stifle you. Step into my zone, step into my zone. Mad rhymes will stifle you.
I got to talk. I got to tell what I feel. I got to talk about my life as I see it.
Biggie. This goes out to you. This goes out to you, and you, and you, and you. This goes out to you. Biggie. This goes out to you. This goes out to you, and you, and you. Your reign on the top was short like leprechauns as I crush so-called willies, thugs, and rapadons. Get in that ass quick fast like Ramadan. It's that rap phenomenon. Don Dada. You got to call me Francis M.H. White intake like toast. So iron. Was told in shootouts, stay low and keep firing. Keep extra clips for extra issues. Who's next to flip on that cat with that grip on rap? The most shady. Biggie. Ain't no telling where I may be. May see me in D.C. at Howard Homecoming with my man Capone drumming up something. You should know my stilo. Went from 10 G's for blow to 30 G's a show to 4 G's with O's I've never seen before. So, Jesus, get off the notorious. Before I squeeze and bust. If the beef between us, we can settle it. With the chrome and metal issue, I make it hot like a kettle kit. You're delicate, you better get who sent you. You still pedal issue. I got more rides than great adventure.
I got to talk. I got to tell what I feel.
Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Kick in
the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. On your mark, get set. When I spark, you wet. Look how dark you get when you're marked for death. Should I start your breath or should I let you die? In fear you start to cry, ask why. Lyrically I'm worship, don't front the word sick. You cursed it, but rehearsed it. I drop unexpectedly like burgers. You birds get stuck quickly for royalties and show money. Don't forget the publishing, I punish them. I'm done with them, son. I'm surprised you run with them. I think they got cause they nothing but trying to blow up like nitro and dynamite sticks. Man, I smoke hydro, rock diamonds, that's sick. Got paid off my flow, rock with my own flip. Take trips to Cairo, play in with your chick. I know you praying you was rich, fucking prick. When I see it, I'll kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. In the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more.
Yeah, role reversal. J. Rawls, Redmatic. Man, this beat is banging, man. Craig G is my name. Let me show you how a real MC does it. Listen, yo. Craig G, Metropolitan, Gary Carter style, I catch cabbage. When I spit for J. Rawls and Redmatic, you are now checking out 3 of the very best at it. Set 'em ass when the drums clash, leaving your chest flatted. When I bounce in the booth, witness fountain in the youth. Without the girl clothes and mumbling, announcing the truth. And the truth is, those lyrics make you sound like a doofus. I'm MC Ren ruthless, while you men defend clueless. Rappers and disrespect these real barbarians. MCs with wordplay, some full card carrying. Members of this elite lyric fraternity have a weak rapper rush to surgery. Yeah, most certainly. The bass bangs loose some of your stained teeth. Your raps have as much facts as a Trump campaign speech. So give us space or we will fold and hurt you. You out past your curfew. This is role reversal. J. Rawls, Redmatic.
Chopping up game like how to move
with the illest worldwide. Bragg, yeah. OG in the game. Word. No, it's not a phase. Battle star galactic with the ratchet, I will line with the lines. Let me talk to me again. This is love. Yeah, you see me? Veteran status, the apparatus gets torched. Come to your crib, obliterate your front porch. What I got can't be taught. There's no course. Either you got it or don't. The rest, it seems forced. Still at it. You think we care? You say we're old? You probably own 2 copies of Marley Marl and Control. International flow, make you crash in the poles when driving. Be careful, my words last in your soul. Craig G, J. Rawls, Redmatic, insane. Go on, get the camera, the way the flow's framed. It should be hanging in your favorite galleria where people they pay to see it. We are the lyrical leaders. Pinpoint, accurate flow, stays in the zone. Not too bad for a guy that raps and go home, huh? So give us space, or we will fold and hurt you. You out past your curfew. It is role reversal. J. Rawls, Redmatic.
Chopping up game like how to loop it.
With the illest worldwide. Bragg, G, OG in the game. No, it's not a phase.
Battlestar Galactic with the ratchet, I will line with the lines and hooks, real and tuna.
This is reversal. J. Rawls, Redmatic, Bragg, G, role reversal.
Y'all in my X thread, I'm trying to lift these stores up 366, I'm getting to it. Tell them we need more bucks. Houston Galleria, ballerinas, 30 floors up. Yo, y'all in my X thread, I'm trying to lift these stores up 366, I'm getting to it. Tell them we need more bucks. Houston Galleria, ballerinas, 30 floors up. No BBL. But her baby daddy doing 10, ran into her at camp. She said, tell me what you do again. You lucky I'm not moving in, got moves to make. Plus there's some chickens that switched on me, now they feel away. That's why she kissed me on my keloids. God, don't make mistakes. Hold up before we leave. Hit the south side, close the deal with Dre. Retro PEs. Trapped our way out the red for every blessing received. Can't explain all this fake love, begging and copping, please. Rolling weed in the mass appeal office. Spanish moon by the bundle in August. Hit up Doty, get it from the table. I'm high, I pray you find your breakthrough. It's safe to say if you a lame, then clout can't even save you. Y'all in my X thread, I'm trying to lift these doors up. 366, I'm getting to it. Tell them we need more bucks. Using Galleria, ballerinas, 30 floors up. Y'all in my X thread, I'm trying to lift these doors up. 366, I'm getting to it. Tell them we need more bucks. Using Galleria, ballerinas, 30 floors up.
Competition, I'm ahead of them. New season, I'm a veteran. 7 wolves in the caravan. On the block, moving medicine. God first, get money, fuck these haters, yeah, that's the regimen. Moving up like the Jeffersons. 30 flows, no comparison. Feed up when I settle in. Hot stones, baby, paraffin. Wax on, wax off, Mr. Me, I get you and your best friend. Nah, this not the Sheridan. Fly like a pelican, she in Zion. Reverence, amen, I'm a specimen. Your bitch just loving these vibes, ain't no surprise, I'm real to the skeleton. She says she wanna be fancy, I'ma be Jamie, show her the elegance. In the room, I'm the elephant. From the jungle, that's my residence. All top shelf melanin, all the ism is inheritance.
Y'all in my X thread, I'm trying to lift these doors up. 366, I'm getting to it. Tell them we need more bucks. Using Galleria, ballerinas, 30 floors up. Y'all in my X thread, I'm trying to lift these doors up. 366, I'm getting to it. Tell them we need more bucks. Using Galleria, ballerinas, 30 floors up.
On a ski beat. Oh my God. And this is special right here. You wanna know why? Special right now. Cause this is Ekin 4. This is Ekin 4. And we keep our fours up. Fours up. You know that. Everything for love. Ben 5s with the white laces. Michael said that you gotta earn them. Composition notebook, dunks, laced them up, had to learn them. That's all pink on them KD4s. I Auntie Pearl them chunky donkeys with the moose spots on them. I had to churn them. I'm still one of the flyers that they come across. On tour in Minneapolis, I rock the dumbest Mars jersey, blacked out with the Thunder Force. I'm a Skywalker like Lances. Ones had me scratching something off. Super Bowl forces with the pigskin. I can run and toss them like a hook and ladder play. It's nothing like the smell of new Nikes on Saturdays. To get this pair I had to pray. I wore the cork LeBron 10s, picking up the champagne 6s and still wouldn't do a damn thing different. Cam Newton with the chambrays glitching. Bespoke ones with the handmade stitching. They took me Galaxy print on the Zoom rookies. I'm in the galactic, it's magic like the 7s that came in the package with the great toe rappers. 11's Neapolitan in the woven footscapes, the same color as some vintage moccasins. Tell me, is it ironic that Nike's all I really love to see my goddess in? Romero 5s when she get a miles in. I need that dough and Becca pair. I stock them till I'm dead, but there ain't a pair I'll never wear. And I've been on it since the Nike Plus chip. So that should tell you how I really run. They know I'm easily a legend when I slide through in DMP 11s. Walking light and white on white, stay crease easy when I'm stepping one way. Then it's on to the next, like Jay and Swizzy. Debated with my bro on which pair was the greatest Grippies. He said they was the Royals, but I say the Freshwaters. In Oregon, I know they got some heat stashed at headquarters. So I'm pulling up soon, I need that access. It's wild how these quick strikes can turn into an asset. They flip them on the market and reinvest. That's how you can keep a check. Take an L, you be upset. The rarest pairs, the deepest flex. Leather bread fours on the way, they reimagined them. I used to see the fakes in the hood and dreamed of having them. I guess I gotta get them, cause soon they'll be in stores. Singles day 13s, I got them from me and more. I do it for the culture whenever I speak to art. That's why I keep them in check. It's skis on Ekin 4, and you know that. You know that. You know that. You know that. Yeah, they know that. It's Ekin 4. You know what we do. every time, man, I gotta talk that Nike, I gotta talk crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know I gotta talk crazy. Anytime you see me out, you know I got them on. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be the Jordans, it could be the Converse, it could be some crazy Air Force Ones, it could be some crazy 95s, especially when I'm out here in London. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep it on. Sneaky, full.
Salivating out of patience, scouting out for validations. Phallus mouth was out of flagrance. Roundabouts I found the same. When down and out, I spout the flames and breathe the fire. Douse the brain. I bounce the playing house behave. Just bear with D, I'm about to shave. Life feel like a mouse in maze. Chasing cheese about the way. Jousting J's at night. The major life to me is a doubtful place. Don't play me in this industry garden. I want no part in it. Promise organic only. GMO got no market. My audience ain't in target identified. Never caught it relatable. That's debatable. Hatred within your heart, then it's nothing I got to say to you. Waited amidst the water, remember catching a wave with 2 hours, basically starting out who? Don't try to tell me I'm through. I wild the crowd with my wittiness, told them give me my dues. Spread my wings, I'm anew, planting my seeds for the fruits of my labor. The city savior, believe me, it's true. They couldn't see what I knew.
This is D Smoke, and you're in the mix with DJ Cliff on Welcome to the Neighborhood on X-Ray.FM. I don't never switch up, but I'm for sure gon' grow. It's about that bigger picture. Watch how this rose gon' grow.
Watch me go high. Watch me go high.
Watch me with so much drama in the ING, it's kinda hard being DSMOKE. But I work harder than most, I barely get no shut up. The first off of the coast to do it like this was I. Love proper precaution, planning and passion led to being plugged. Socket in charge in original fashion, now they give me hug when they see me. And the young homies want a baby. We be on that woo side while they steady stressing. Was counting blessings before I made racks in matter of seconds. I battle with demons daily, but heaven keep me connected. And they ain't gotta like me, but they gon' respect it. I don't never switch up. But I'm for sure gon' grow. It's about that bigger picture. Watch how this rose gon' grow.
Watch me go high. Watch me go high. Watch me go.
I won't drip, not a little bit. Smart time, lose they mind over little. Hard times, we logging the archives. We jogging this marathon, they sprint and get dog tired. What you learn from Nipsey? And all that on it don't concern me, act like it's slippery. And if my loved one's in a rut, then I'm there in a jiffy. And if I'm too far to connect, I'll send you a soldier or some of whatever you need to hold you over. I owe you honesty. I owe you more than I could give you, speaking honestly. I'm only here cause over years they gave innovation more love than the world could fathom. And I've been that way since Saturn. Cause I don't never switch up. But I'm for sure gon' grow. It's about that bigger picture. Watch how this rose gon' grow.
Watch me go high. Watch me go high. Watch me go.
Submitted to a higher power. Operating through divine inspiration, no finer sensation than knowing you committed to shining in power. Vision and courage, that's as everyone finding a coward. Blind to the ball like I'm swinging at piñata. Backyard parties for my little nephew, they pouring horchata. My brother Smiley said, no, we ain't connected by sangre. But his mama, she called me hijo, little chico, no mames. Fecal matter splattered on every track that I shatter. Batter up and it's a home run, I could pass on the ladder. I'm already higher than fire engine extensions. Hood enough to fire on acting pretentious, won't get no mention. Switch up. But I'm for sure gon' grow. It's about that bigger picture. Watch how this rose gon' grow.
Watch me go high. Watch me go high. Watch me go.
Simmer, who got the keys to my bimmer? Big time driller, monkey to gorilla. Who is this woman that I'm seeing in the mirror? Drink 42 and smoke cigar. Name one time where I didn't deliver. Silent figure, I was just on the ends dropping gems with my friends. I got a 3310 and a pack of blems. Then got the gold full black, circle back again. Rapping when nothing progressive was happening. Ooh, pain tolerance couldn't break us. Pay homage if you respect how we came up. Cool. Trying to get to the paper, hitting from Jamaica might do me a favor. True. Big simmer, dipping 10 toes in that ice cold river. Bank got bigger, been a different species. Tunes in the locker, been waiting to unleash these. It's a no-show if you can't guarantee fees. I ain't got one threat to consider. Heaven and earth attached to one pillar. Rest in peace to Mac Miller. New Sims dropped to shake the whole thing up. What's next? We'll be here for months talking about prospects. Staying on my job, yes sir. And rain is against her. I'm river resistant on my polyester. Run through the jungle, they shoulda never let her. Cuts and wounds I hope never will fester. Yeah, big art collector, silent investor, film director. Beating on my chest, going 8. Putting in a grave shit. Ain't like what you make it, yeah it is. Cutting through the jungle in an all black fitted hat low, incognito living. Introvert but she ain't timid. My art will be timeless, I don't do limits. Be very specific when you talk on who the best is. How can I address this? Basically the rest is almost like to me what a stain to a vest is. You ain't dropped nothing in my eyes I'm impressed with. Please don't be offended, but I'm not in the business of pretending. I've got lines if you wanna get renting, or find the agony on and get venting. Stop flooding my mentions with nonsense, talking on Sims like she's someone you went school with. Awkward. From day been the cool kid, raps lost hope and faith I'm restoring. Don't ask my opinion on nothing, cause to make you feel good about yourself is exhausting. I got bangers out in the world soaring, and I got bangers in the vault I've been hoarding. Yeah, true, I got tennis in the morning. Before I start swinging, that man's gonna need a warning. Red light whenever I'm recording, red light on the forehead of the informant. See, I'm the only one on Gorilla. Sims is back here, just got Rilla, yeah. No choice now but to fill us. I know the streets will love it like I brought my skin up. So simmer down, little homie, simmer. All that talk get you rubbed out quicker. I'm cut with a different scissor, from the same cloth as my dear ancestors. That's why this here gives you the shivers. I'm that cold. Going higher. Going higher. Yeah, we are. Say what? Hey, sounds so special inside the world we live in. It's so rare to find. Go peep that. Yeah, it's about time. We got the just dues for the work we put in over a decade in this, you know. Yeah, man. Woo!
Yo, what up? This is DJ Effecto of Humble Beast.
Hi, this is Kool-Aid from Honolulu.
Hey, what's up? This is Evelyn Dak from Momentum Studios, and you're listening to Welcome to the Neighborhood with DJ Cliff.
Now greetings to the world. Play by the King Love is our line, I bring, you know.
sounds brought to you courtesy of the man called Killer Mike alongside yours truly, Big Gangzilla. Yes, Rude Boy.
Run like the spirited folks. Run like you got Holy Ghost. Run like you know that God love you the most. Run me my flowers while living at dinner. Just run me my toast. I used to run with a mommy would pray night and day for her devilish son. She would say Lucifer's using your women and money and you too blind to see. And I retort, mommy, ain't now we got money. Our tails and our tummy, not just rice and peas. And I told her mama the trap is abundant and really it feel like a blessing to me. She looked at me spiteful and said to me, Michael, don't perish for greed, it's a devil's disease. God don't like ugly, I ain't one to judge. Whole lot of gold, Cubans weigh a ton. Say I kept it solid when it's all said and done. All I know is keep going, run, better run. Mama told me never fold, run, better run. You know, like Jenny told Forrest Gump, run, better run. The race for freedom ain't won, run, better run. Had to make it out the red clay, run,
Some
better
run
run.
of the mill MCs, when no bad like run the MC. And can't kill a mic like Killer Mike, them can't run next to me. Real revolutionary, this and up in a fight, run off your mouth and see. Decipher the truth from the lies, cause we still have eyes, run back the mats and pre. Politician run like thief, thief have a run from police. Blood still a run like water, car gangster a run from beef. But water will run you a fee. Even though water should be free, still there is no running water pipeline in enough third world country. Yet them run them Ponzi scheme, and them run all under the sea. Meanwhile be running risk and run red light to feed with family. And if money run like joke, nobody could not rich like we. Run we own prep school and own college and university. Cause we running to be free. So whether long distance or sprinting, nobody can run fast like we. Everybody don't know the running, so we run things and remember things don't run we. Everybody don't know the runnings, we don't run alone, cause we run with the Almighty.
God don't like ugly, I ain't one to judge. Whole lot of gold, Cubans weigh a ton. Say I kept it solid when it's all said and done. All I know is keep going, run, better run. Mama told me never fold, run, better run. Like Jenny told Forrest Gump, run, better run. The race for freedom ain't won, run, better run. Had to make it out the red clay. Lord, and you know, I stay but I'm low. I do not know where to go, calling on you. I do not know what to do. How do I get back to you? I got a story of glory to tell. I was like Jonah in belly of whale. God had to get me and sit me in dirty as filthy and grimy as slimy as jail. I had to pray on bit knee and repent. Lost every dollar but got me some sense. Woke up cold sweats and I'm shaking at night. Woke up and realized that mama was right. I had to run from the wrong to the right. I had to run to the sun and the light. For if I should perish, my kids will have nothing inherited, and that be the devil's delight. See, I want the wisdom of Solomon, kingdom of David, my bloodline, the birth of Christ. God don't like ugly, I ain't one to judge. Whole lot of gold, Cubans weigh a ton. Say I kept it solid when it's all said and done. All I know is keep going, run, better run. Mama told me never fold, run, better run. Like Jenny told Forrest Gump, run, better run. The race for freedom ain't won, run, better run. Had to make it out the red clay, run, better run.
Son of Mahalia, so I received the gospel. Told to go spell it and bring it back to Chicago. Raps to Sabo for the street apostles. The big payback for the dollar that I borrow. Bust raps for tomorrow, where the guns clap and go bravo. My pops was a genie living in the bottle. Light and dark in us, our own vitiligo. In Pentecostal Chicago, bravado and bravery. We went from cargo and slavery to God flow they paid to see. And took agency for what we made to be. With no reservations, I sit and sit down like a maitre d'. Money ain't swaying me, that's the Dave in me. Some took shots over bars, they ain't grazing me. The way I move from A to B, they hate to see the Hawkins sang a song for me to live gratefully.
When the sun shines again, we are one, we will win. When the sun shines again, we are one, we will win.
We here to win. Yo, I'm not the life of the party, I'm a spine to the cause that align with the laws. When you tally the assessment of where lyrically best win, it's me and all four, so they say that I'm a goat. That I do ignore, cause a goat can be slaughtered and cooked up in curry and ate up in a hurry, and that I can't afford, but never ignore the fact me ain't calm is part something from the Quran and maybe part Corinthians, part that group you Berimbian, or wasn't. Either way, knock them down by the dozen while cheers we're hearing. They understand that wealth is the vehicle and knowledge be the steering when the sun
shines again. We are one, we will win. When the sun shines again, we are one, we will win.
Sat in the wind and knew not to pretend. So many stories in the grin, the auditorium of him. I'm him. Even when the world didn't hear me, I had to spell it out like KRS did Jimmy. The J, the I go hard like it is to say goodbye. You don't want beef when the stakes is high. Before I took off, I had to pray to fly. My faith and I keep one eye open. I'm the Black Jack Sparrow, the God in the details. I rap that thorough and listen to women and give them biofeedback. They need that and still lay pipe like 3 stacks. Over these tracks, I relapse like a dope fiend sprinter who's talking about snow, but he don't mean winter. The sun shines again, what's due is all praises. Spit bars, get my people out of cages.
When the sun shines again, we are one, we will win. When the sun shines again, we are one, we will win. Sunshine plays a major part in the daytime.
Of the sun.
Sunshine plays a major part in the daytime.
Of the sun.
Sunshine plays a major part in the daytime.
Of the sun.
Sunshine plays a major part in the daytime.
Of the sun.
Sunshine plays a major part in the daytime.
Of the sun.
So nasty that it's probably somewhat of a travesty having me. Then he told the people, you can call me your majesty. Keep your battery charged, you know it won't stick, yo. And it's not his fault you kick slow. Should've let your trick hold, chick hold your sick glow. Plus nobody couldn't do nothing once he let the brick go. And you know I know that's a bunch of snow. The beat is so butter. Peep the slow cutter as he utter the calm flow. Don't talk about my mom, yo. Sometimes he rhyme quick, sometimes he rhyme slow, or vice versa. Whip up a slice of nice verse pie, hit it on the first try, villain. The worst guy, spot hot tracks like spot a pair of fat asses. Shots of the scotch from out the square shot glasses. And he won't stop till he got the masses. And show them what they know not through flows of hot molasses. Do it like the robot to head spin to boogaloo. Took a few minutes to convince the average boogaboo. It's ugly, like look at you, it's a damn shame. Just remember all caps when you spell the man name. like a poet, like baby doll. I bet she tried to say she gave me her all. She played ball. All bets off. The villain got the dice rigged. And they say he accosted the man with the sliced wig. Allegedly, the investigation is still ongoing. In this pesky nation, he got the best con flowing. The pot doubles. Now they really got troubles. Madman never go like snot bubbles.
Yes, y'all.
You can start playing.
That's it.
Third track.
The final episode of the Welcome to the Neighborhood show for 2024. Once again, man, thank y'all so much for rocking with me. Big ups to and gratitude to Brother Ali for coming through the neighborhood. If you missed that, remember you can go back and listen to past episodes of your favorite shows on X-Ray FM. Just go to the X-Ray FM website, click on the show link, and run through, find your favorite show. Looking forward to continuing to rock with y'all in the new year in 2025. Hopefully everyone has plans to be safe as we turn over to the new year. And though I'm not a New Year's resolution type dude, I do believe in working to just do better every moment of every day of every week. Always on a journey to be better. Thank you so much to X-Ray FM for hosting the Welcome to the Neighborhood radio show, as well as the other things that I do. Definitely appreciate this radio station. Big ups to everybody who taps in every week, whether it be listening on the broadcast on FM radio, everybody who taps in on social media, everybody who connects and engages in the show and wins tickets to shows, concerts, and this, that, and the third. You are appreciated. Let's continue to rock together in 2025. So yeah, man, it's time for me to get up out of here. Brookfield Deuce is coming through with Grand National Radio. He's gonna rock with us from 10 p.m. to midnight. And then at midnight, it's DJ Ambush with Eastern Standard Time, setting off the new week. So once again, thank you so much. I love you all. God bless you. Until we have an opportunity to do this again, I go by the name of DJ Cliff, and I'm in the wind.
Remaining politically correct to pull. Greedy, fanatical, spectacle, chin checkable, they get the ejectable button. Nothing new under the sun, I'm one voice in a million. Be killing them, whack with them C's, they start praying down on their knees. And good night. All perfect people, ever better, never equal to respect the loss and domestic cost. The hearts remain in second. But wake up, phase one. You ain't white kid, you're a shade of face, son. Got math rhymes, just say one. Beautiful kids to play with. Impurity, you evil. Let me be what I'm created to fulfill. Your ill will won't deter my destiny. Poetic justice, bring liberty while my bust is melodical form. Speaking to the masses, attending classes for their own well-being. Believing before the optical, tangible evidence manifest, becoming present tense. Insanity had to go, don't be mad at me. I'm sure there's more fools on their way, or at least just probably. So good night. The dreams of horror, cold and naked on the floor. I'm looking for all, hearing you calling me. Never no more. Anxiety, stress inside of me. Shut up, leave quietly. Be cast into the swine and die in the sea of forever. Never to breathe your laugh, but ever feel the righteous wrath as I rest by the waters amongst martyrs on the sinful path. Together we live, we die, we laugh, we cry, sigh in relief. Fight like titans, the principalities who got beef with the chief of the entire cipher. No fear, we're fools here. We be lifers on this flight. The time has come for me to bid my world goodnight against the backdrop of worldly satin. Sackcloth in ashes for now, but I'm a cash in my ration, obtaining rest in a prayer like that. I close my eyes shut tight until the dark turns light. Living for self and ain't right. When I got so much to give, so my people have to live life. Come on. Time to say goodnight.